Well, how am I doing, Brafiki? As you asked, yabba dabba doo, how are you? Well, I'm filled with rage, of course, because we're playing a game, a horror game. But as we all know, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Which is the first reference for the stream, of course. Classic song references. The title, of course, says that as well, but technically, I guess, not a cage unless you count a hand to be a cage. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Ratshaker, and the reason I don't scroll over that quite yet is it plays a little intro thing for us. I've never seen. So sometimes, just to showcase when you're playing PlayStation games, you get like a generic sound that they play through it. Some games have like specific sounds when you hover over them. An example of that would be Hunt Showdown, where it plays its own music. Crossout plays its own music. I did it in the wrong order, by the way. I scrolled a little bit too fast. Fortnite does its own music. Ratshaker has its own thing too, but it's very different. I'm playing as a cat, by the way, because I thought it'd be funny as because it's a rat. But the one thing I know about Ratshaker is it is you shake a rat in your hand, and there's like horror aspects. I don't know if it's like a full-on horror game or not. I saw very little of it. Um, but this was a game that was gifted to us. Time to open up the funny little press engine thing. Got a key on press engine. And you know what I just saw actually as I looked at it? The release date, at least the PlayStation version of it, um, was my birthday last year. Actually, 28th of May. How fun! Was not the release date on Steam, but it was the release date on PlayStation. So playing it almost just in time for the year anniversary on PlayStation. In terms of, I'm trying to grab a look at this. So in terms of platforms, if you were to, oh yeah, I should have updated that. Hold on, I could probably still update it. I still got time, so I'll keep yapping as we do it. But so we'll get to the like again. It's not sponsored this time. I decided not to put the word ad as like the hashtags. Apparently, that is more used for when you get money. So for this one in particular, I put gifted because that more applies to the it's more accurate to the idea that I was gifted a key for research or for review purposes, like it was with Dream About Parking Lots and There's a Gun in the Office. But before we do that, because this will give me a chance to do something else real quick in terms of updating a command for the channel, which will be used for this stream, we shall talk about what I've done since last stream in terms of playing trophy stuff. Obviously, last stream we were finishing the Paw Patrol thing from my GameFly rental. I didn't platinum it on stream because I was just like, whatever. It's just essentially you just sit there and let the game play itself while you do other things. So that was that plan there. Did that. Then the next day, or the next day and a half, or whatever, did the other one as well. So 2 platinums on that. James Bond 007 Bloodstone. That'll be fun. Played this originally back in 2011 when it dropped. So it was cool. And it was just an okay game. The servers for this game are shut down, the online servers, so if I were to ever... There's like a custom servers for this game, same thing with GoldenEye. But they're not approved by PSN Profile, so if I ever do play them, if I ever earn trophies through them, I get banned. I get banned off the leaderboards, not my account. So I don't really care about doing that for Bloodstone, but I do want to do that for GoldenEye. And if I do that for GoldenEye, then there's a good chance I'll just do it for Bloodstone afterwards. All I'm missing now there's like 1 story trophy, like 1 driving section that's apparently really annoying, and then I got to beat the game on the harder difficulty, the hardest difficulty rather. By the way, I'm still messing around with codes, so if you're wondering why we're stalling, that's why we're stalling. And why I'm also not really actually looking, why I'm not changing the visuals or anything. Okay, that, and I knew I forgot something. There's always something I forget before stream. There's always like one thing. There we go. Okay, so we got the publisher and the developer now. Nice, nice. So, as I update that... Oh yeah, so anyway, you have to beat the game once to unlock the harder difficulty. For some reason I didn't have my save file, which is... you know, annoying. I had to replay the whole game. It didn't really take too long, but, you know, vaguely annoying. I was able to clean up a bunch of trophies, though, which is nice, so I just gotta do the, like I said, the hard playthrough, and then replay this one part of this mission, which is really annoying, though, because it's like, if you fail this part of the mission, for that one, like, mission-specific one, you have to replay the whole mission, which is very annoying. And, okay, that's... Developer, parentheses. Sorry. The last time I made this command, it's still the same command, but like it was 2 games instead of 1, and it was like more like it mentioned the other one. So like it's just me. There we go. So that should work. That, and then let's give it a whirl. Anyway. Hey, 15 streak. Thank you very much, Rafiki. BRB, I'm gonna drive home. That's fair. Driving while texting is cringe, so I'm glad that you BRB for it. Anyway, if we do gifted as the... Okay. So, yeah. I was gifted a code on Press Engine for review purposes, Ratshaker. Thanks to Dark Product for the publisher and Sunscorched Studios developer for gifting. If you, the viewer, would like to buy the game showcased during the stream, visit the link at... And then there's the PlayStation link. Because this is primarily a PlayStation, you know, trophy hunting channel. They didn't really give me any sort of... like the previous one, I didn't really have guidance, but I did have a key acceptance document. And I think this was more so for, like, when there was a review embargo. But this one says that there's none, so, like, I think this is just like a... This, whoever set this up actually did the document, whereas, like, the previous people didn't. It doesn't seem like you need to, but, you know. We'll read what it says on here. And then we'll have, I'll read the description and stuff like that, and then we'll get into it. But yeah,
Are you tired of dealing with
okay, yeah, that's like that's the pitch that they're gonna do anyway. Yeah, I've never heard like people talking during that when you hover over a PlayStation game like that. A couple other things too from the previous time I did this type of stream. I was talking with a friend of the stream, Ritos, and you know he's mentioned a couple things that you know could improve this type of idea for me. So I think at the end of every one of these type of streams, the general idea is going to be that I do a review of the game. One, I'm going to try to do like a review in terms of like, which I kind of did that before, but the problem is like, I feel like it's a little bit more spoilery, especially with the second game of that stream. The first game was just kind of, I mean, I guess parts of it were spoiled slightly, but it's not really the point of the game on that one. But for the second game, yeah, I would say I spoiled some of it. But, you know, maybe those could be like potentially clipped out, or at the very least, maybe I could have them be like timestamped or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with them. But the one last thing before we actually get into it, we're just about to get into the Ratshaker stuff. I did activate. I don't know if it shows where it shows, if it shows what the deal is with that. I did activate some sort of, Twitch was like harassing me about like some sort of discount thing for gifted subs. I did activate that for 8 hours, I guess, and we'll just see what that's all about. No idea, whatever, but hey, free real estate if anyone ever wants to do that. Anyway, shilling done, because I don't usually like to shill too much. But, because it's a hobby more than anything else. For me, personally, obviously for other people it's not, so that's fair. But yeah, anyway. Game time, what do we got? Ratshaker, like I said, I looked at it in terms of trophy hunting, but the game seemed weird enough that I was like, yeah, I'd be down to try this as like by itself. Like I said, friend of the stream, Red, of course, was initially Like, he played a bit of the game, and he kept asking people to, like, hey, you gotta play this, you gotta play, well, I guess, almost demanding, which I respect. Uh, yeah, so there's that. And we'll just get into, see what do we got description-wise here. What is Ratshaker? This is me reading the description for, like, the key acceptance thing I did, so they don't tell me I have to read this. This just is just me reading what it is to get an idea of, like, what we're working with here. At its core, Ratshaker is a satirical physics-based first-person game about solving problems the old-fashioned way, by grabbing a rat and shaking the ever-loving squeak out of it. It's weird, it's dark, and somehow it's deeply cathartic. PS5 features include gyro-powered pest control. Shake your DualSense to physically control your in-game rat. That's cool, actually. The fact that they went out of their way. Like, I like that a lot, actually. That's going to add a lot to me feeling like I'm choking the shit out of this rat. You know, like the SpongeBob meme of, like, him picking up Mr. Krabs and shaking him when he's complaining about, like, Squidward being at his house. Listen here, you crustaceous cheapskate, or whatever he said. So yeah, I get to do that with the rat, that's fine. Hyper-realistic rat physics. Every flail, flop, and squeal has been finely tuned for tactical feedback. Sure, why not? Effortless pest removal. Just grab, shake, and watch as your problems disappear. Your rat responds to every shake, but sometimes unexpectedly. No traps, no mess. In parentheses, some guilt. Clean conscious not included. Okay, so we're not, like, killing rats with traps, but, you know, maybe shaking it makes it feel bad or something. That'll be like a telltale thing, really. So remember every shake we did and be like, you shook me 527 times, and now you will pay. And, like, kill us at the end because he's like an elder god or something. Ratshaker is the fun and quirky solution to all your rat problems. Hold on to the rat, take your arm, and watch life's problems disappear. How far can you go? This is your chance to shake, rattle, and roll in the most ridiculous way possible, only on PlayStation. Does that almost counts as a song? Like, I don't do the song reference command if it's other people that do that, but that's 100% a song reference. Yeah, only on PlayStation. I guess the gyro powered aspect of it, of, like, shaking the controller, is probably only PlayStation, because I assume Steam and Xbox and whatever other platforms it's on don't have it. This one only lists PS5, but, like, I'm obviously, it's whatever they fill it in. Obviously, for this sort of for the press engine thing was only PS5, or maybe there's, like, a separate section for. Sometimes I've seen multiple games put on there for, like, different versions, so it might be that. But yeah, if you want to buy the game yourself, of course, I posted the advertisement thing before. It's $3.49 on PlayStation, which is where I'm playing it. They seem to have. Oh, they have 2 DLC. What is this? 2 different DLCs. The Ratshaker Supporters Pack. Oh, and it, like, changes the rat. Changes how the rat looks. So it says supporters. I wonder if this is like a Kickstarter thing? Like, people got to design their own rats, maybe? For the faithful, for the deranged, for those who shake. From the very first trembling gasp to the final desperate squeeze. You've been with us. You shook, you suffered, you understood. The supported pack is for those who believe in the cause. The chosen ones who want to go the extra mile to support us and are spiraling descend to madness. What have we done? 7 new skins. Grotesque, magnificent, unspeakable, all deeply, deeply wrong. Talking them from a new cosmetic panel in the boss menu. Really cosmetic. No buffs, no bonuses, no advantage. It's just a rat that looks, sounds different in ways you might come to regret. I like that. I like the just the fun little things they throw in there. Like, hey, you might regret things. Something like, I feel like a more what would you call it? Like a more standard description would just, like, play it straight, and I like the little, the slight bit of cheekiness in it. Coming up between us. This is no mere DLC. This is a pact. You do not simply buy this DLC, you commit to it. We are bound now. You have chosen to sustain the unsustainable, and now you fund the unfathomable. Our thanks, our gratitude, our minutes. In the darkness we cook. The screens glow with the sickly light of our twisted creation, and we no longer know where the day ends and the night begins. We willingly toll in this madness, crafting horrors from the darkest depths of our minds. Your support keeps this madness alive. We keep cooking, we keep creating, we keep shaking because we must. Thank you, we love you, we fear you. Send to shit us again. Says the psycho description of the Ratshaker supporter pack, and then there's another one called an Ultimate Gamer pack, which seems to also be different rat skins, but one's like a TV, the other one is like a, I think it looks like he has like headphones on, like a buff looking one, or like one with like a karate thing. I'll take a look on PlayStation actually in a second. You didn't just shake, you shook. You didn't just take the L, you respawned. Started into the 4K 5 billion FPS abyss and screamed. Well, he stared. I said started. He stared and screamed, "Chat, is this real?" This is the Ratshaker Ultimate Gamer Pack, console exclusive offering. For those who don't just play the game, they are the game. No stats, no perks, no XP, just for the skins. Pixel Rat, a throwback retro rat. They'll have your insecure dad lie and say, "I remember that game. Maybe we can hang out now." Gamer Rat, drenched in the microplastic laced, influencer backed drink, and with the headset and dented skull, you are the lobby. Action Rat, no guns, no problem. Rip those sleeves off, little gamers. Time for your zero death runs. Oh god, don't even remind me about no death runs. Alright, we're still eventually gonna have to do Jack 2. The permadeath run of Jack 2. One of these days. We're 55 deaths or something into it. 57. I think we're at 57 now, if I'm not mistaken. God damn, thank you, Ratshaker, for reminding me of my impending doom. And a CRT rat. A shaking CRT abomination. You know what those are, right? Yeah, you do. You're a gamer. I remember CRT TVs. Pretty sick. Right. So is that? I'm not gonna read other descriptions, but well. So yeah, it's the Ultimate Gamer Pack thing's $4.99. By the way, they didn't tell me to read any of this at all. They did not even mention that they had add-ons. I just found that out like right now. Not a peep from them. So this is just me doing me engaging with the game's funny littleness. I suppose I could show this on PlayStation. It's obviously on PlayStation. So if I were to search, I just search the word rat, I'm sure it'll pop up. The power of the store taking 10 minutes to load. Yeah. Ratshaker. Yeah, so here was the supporter pack. And you could make your rat look like some weird fucking Mad Max movie, or perhaps you want your rat to look like a hot dog. That's cool, I like that actually. Or maybe you want your rat to, in fact, look like a rich person. And of course, as we all know, there's only one way to respond to that rat, and it's with our friend Martial Law from Tekken. His famous phrase about rich people. Here he goes.
I hate rich people. Round one.
Anyway. So welcome to that's the rich person one. What do we got? Okay, we got one with like a creepy ass hairstyle. It's probably a reference to someone, but like I don't know who. Obviously, every time I click into this, it's showing the picture of all of them. To be fair, so like it's a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, to an extent, but not really because it's not a story. But it's cool to see all of them. It's just the thing is that that's not even their fault. It's just the way the PlayStation Store is, which is annoying. Is every time you try to click into one of these, it shows like the image that they show for the DLC itself, as opposed to like the individual images. It's just like a rat, something about that. Like it might be turning to be like a naked mole rat, maybe. This one is just like you can see inside the body because the skin has been peeled off. And then this one's probably that trash bag looking one at the end there. Yeah, it's just like wrapped up like a dead body in the trash or something. Ratshaker goes full rat mode. What the fuck does that mean? No, they're just talking about the DLC. I see. Okay, and then these are the four. This is you got the TV one. We're skipping past the one that I think is going to be the funniest because I can already kind of see it. That's like the super buff one. No, this is wait, what is that like pixel one? Because that one has like the funny little karate thing going on there. It looks like this one might also. They might have accidentally reused like the same picture twice. But you can kind of maybe not. I'm not sure, but it didn't look as pixely as like the thing looks up there. And finally, the one that's easily the funniest. The one that you can't see the shirt now, but it said console exclusive when you click into it. So that's amusing for sure. None of those affect trophies or anything, or the rat, besides the fact that it just looks different. Anyway, let's let the rat explain what the let's let the video game explain rather, we should say, into what the fuck this is. Here we go.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing Ratshaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake, and watch that meter rise. With Ratshaker, every shake brings you closer to a solution. Satisfyingly simple, endlessly entertaining. Say goodbye to your rat troubles. Try Ratshaker today. It's the solution you never knew you needed. Shake it, don't break it. Call 1-800-RAT today. Order now for only 4 easy payments of $19.99.
I can't promise that 1-800-RAT is an actual phone area that you can buy for Ratshaker.
For any instance of death, bodily harm, mutilation, death, and orbital bleeding. Call now.
Have fun. And the question is,
Are you tired
there we go. I was gonna say, is it just gonna keep replaying? That is part of it. That's a little weird if it does it like that. That's the first time I've ever seen like an infomercial type of way to do that for the game. That's cool though. Yep. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Hope Sam Chang redeems the VIP Twitch redeem, which means, of course... Why is it playing different audio? What the hell? Yeah, it should be playing this audio. How strange. Anyway, Coach Sam Chang, if I can pronounce names, would be killer. Redeems VIP, the Twitch redeem, which means, of course, that I increased the price of the redeem by 1 point, more than it was previously, and then also he steals it, the VIP badge, from the previous person that paid the money. So in this case, Rafiki, 4 days ago, he was in here earlier, and now he's driving, and so he can't watch him pull over. Like he can hear the stream, just like panically pulls over and just like trying to buy it back. All right, congratulations, you're now a VIP. Surviving. Did you shake the rat? We're just about to shake the rat. In fact, we're clicking into it right now. We're doing a little like seeing some stuff with it. I guess one other thing I could mention is on Steam, it's $3, so it's like 50 cents more on PlayStation, but that's that PlayStation upcharge probably. Actually, it looks like they.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing
we're getting the advertisement we just heard, but now it's a
way to keep rats in check.
now it's an actual advertisement.
Shake and watch that meter.
Oh, cut off. That's fun. So we get to hear the actual full one on the thing, but now. Yeah. Shake. R2 to shake. Oh, it plays it through the controller. That's weird. Oh, I shake the controller. I see. Despite all my rage, it's just a rat in the hand. You know my name isn't that hard to say, right? I am aware of that. Oh, that's cool. It's like playing. Yeah, I have like some demonic force telling me to shake the rat. Oh, that's loud. Shake it, baby. That's a good trophy, like, image for that. I like how stupid this game is. Yeah, it looks pretty funny. Yeah, in a dumb way. You can only shake it so fast, or shake it real good. Shake the rat 100 times. We did it. I will reach the max meter. Yeah, but I stumbled over my words. All right, I don't think it's a hard one. Keep using the motion sensor. Mm, mm, yeah, you know what? We're on PlayStation, baby. Let's do it. Okay, I won't stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped. I'll shake the rat. Can anyone hear the controller yelling, like the doubled audio because of the rat yelling in the game, captured on my OBS, along with the yelling through my controller? Yes? Okay. Is it like really bad? Like, is it bad for the stream or is it really funny? Because if it's funny, I'll leave it in like that. Otherwise, I'll mute the controller. It's really funny? Alright, cool. Nice. I stop. I stop. Okay, I'm trusting you, Sam. Feel it? Feel it. Twist it, bop it, pull it, paste it. It's yeah, just listen.
How much you shake me. You can't undo what has been done.
What has been done, Rat? Tell me what's. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's so stupid. I love this. I took one of my one of the earphones off, my headphones off my ears so I can hear it like double too. Okay, stop. I'll stop. Please. Oh, dude, it's even got like. That's cool. I haptic feedback. They use it for this too. That's rad. So like, yeah.
You've broken my will, O great shaker of rats.
Hooray on the Shaker of Rats. A great one.
Are over there.
Am I allowed to walk over there?
Stands a house that was not there before. A house that has no familiar shape. A house built by sin.
Ooh.
Go now, Ratshaker.
This is the House of the Rising Sun.
What you yearn for.
Sorry, that's definitely a song reference there. Can I choke you until you actually die? Anyway, the more you, because the controller on L2 provides like some sort of resistance to let you know how much you're squeezing it, and the longer you hold the squeeze, like the less that resistance exists. Oh yeah, I killed the rat. Nice. I don't know what's funnier, the rat dying or like me getting that triumphant music when I kill the rat. Okay. Okay, new rat. God, do I have to restart from this? Okay, let's see. I was just trying. I skimmed that trophy list specifically to see if there was something about killing the rat again, so I guess we will. I guess we will not kill the rat anymore. I'm glad I did it once at the beginning. Poor rat. The bar feels so fucking slow on this, dude. It's. I look like. Dude, it's a good thing there's no, like. I don't do, like, face cam shit. I look like such a fucking idiot doing this. Yes, keep the motion sensor in. It's so worth it. Don't worry, I'm not stopping. I can't stop, I'm addicted to the shindig. Chop top, it says I'm gonna win big. Who's not the life of imitation? Distant cousin to the reservation. Debunk the pistol that you paid for. Defunct this feeling that you stayed for. In time, I want to be your best friend. East Side love is living on the West End. Knocked out, but boy, you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth as some do. They'll write message on the pavement? In the pavement? On the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the wave meant. So I can't stop by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Feel it. Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibrations. Look, this is just a music reference stream, don't worry about it.
Can't undo what's been done.
That one in particular is so fucking funny. The game's hilarious, by the way. I'm just gonna say right now, like, I haven't even gotten to like any of the story bits of this game. If this game seems funny, go buy it. Just go buy it on. It's on Steam for $3. It's on PlayStation for $3.50. I assume if it's on Xbox, it probably is also like $3.50. We're just gonna do exclamation mark gifted yet again as the PlayStation link. So obviously I'm a PlayStation guy. I guess I could update the. Let me open stream elements and actually update the. Quit telling me to shake. Look, I will shake the rat, Mr. Fucking Demonic Voice telling me to do things. I will shake the rat, I promise you I'll shake the rat. I just need time. I need my hands clear at the moment so that I can fucking put in this other link so that other people can buy this game and shake this rat. Okay, so now the next time I do that link, or that command, it's going to show the Steam link as well. Okay, I'm sorry, we don't want to be blue. I will shake the rat. Change that. Bing bong, are we monsters? You sure are, pal. Alright, I stopped. More shaking. Yeah, we got a lot of resistance when you first start. Does Bing Bong feel bad for the rat? Bing Bong, do you feel bad for the rat specifically? I don't know, that doesn't help anyone. Doesn't answer any questions, but cool, thanks, man. No refunds, I guess. Okay. I don't mind the idea that, what do you call it?
I yield. You've broken
Never mind.
my will.
I was gonna say the game seemed to skip some of the dialogue from earlier, but I don't know if it actually did.
The answers you seek are over there.
Okay, I can see 100% why Red wanted other people to play this.
Stands a house that was not there before. A house that has no familiar shape.
Yeah, in terms of, obviously you can tell the graphics are very, feels like PS1 kind of blocky, I guess. It's almost, though, especially with the way you look at the rat when it looks at you, it almost feels like it's almost like that 3D kind of effect, right? Where it's like, I feel like if I was wearing 3D glasses, I could see this rat pop out at me. Like, that's the type of pixelation that it is right now. So unfortunately, when I was looking at I didn't see the rest of the trophies, but I did see like 2 of the trophies as I was scrolling through trying to see like, hey, is the rat allowed to die? So I saw one where it's like, wait a minute before you enter the house, and then something about dying to an anvil, so... Unfortunately, those are 2 that are just like, okay, well, I can fuck myself on that, but... Sing for me, rat. That's stupid. Alright.
This is where it happened.
What happened?
You must know what's inside. And there's no
The word must isn't in the captions. You're not allowed to say things that aren't in the captions.
abandoned home.
That's assuming I had hope in the first place, Rat. Open this door, you son of a bitch. I'll fucking kill you again. I'll do it again. Open the door. Oh, I can shake and also do this. Alright. Now we're gonna wait a minute before we enter this, because I did see the trophy, and that's just easy, you know, free real estate to wait. But I want you to know, I can just squeeze the life out of you anytime I want. So just remember that, alright? We have an understanding, Mr. Rat? I do wonder if I should keep the, what do you call it? If I should keep the damn rat shaking meter. Because it does very slowly go down, but it goes down a lot quicker when you're squeezing. So you can do both at the same time, which is nice. Which makes sense. I mean, yeah, if you're shaking, you could just easily squeeze at the same time. I don't know how long it's been. I guess I'll wait till the top of the minute there on the... Luckily... Oh, there we go. Alright. Stage fright. Time to go into the house. Cabin in the fields. Into the house. I don't know what this does for me, but I'm shaking you. Did that motherfucker just say oof? Don't say oof. Yeah, what do we got there? Some cool looking paintings. For some reason, two framed pictures of like a wedding photo or something. Bit weird, but sure, why not? Oh, I see. So I have to choke him for a certain amount of time to be able to like fill the meter for the door opening. Is this gonna be like a jump scare horror game? I know very little about it. Find it. Find it. Bop it. Squeeze it. Turn on the TV for me.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing Ratshaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake.
You killed the radio star? The radio star? I met your children. Oh, oh. What did you tell them? That's what you told him? Bing Bong, what did you tell them? Okay. Thanks, Bing Bong. That game was meant for me. Lets me do like all the music references I want. Was that the same photo from before? But now there's like, it's split between the two people? Like, Jesus, they really love that fucking photo. Okay, we gotta find something here. I assume we probably need to find like pieces that looks like some sort of scrap of a photo. So maybe we just need to find a bunch of pieces of it. Okay, I mean very clearly it's gonna be in the creepy ass basement. Very amusing. I do feel bad a little bit with the choking. The shaking is very funny and it's just like comical. The choking does. It was fucking Homer Simpson simulator.
Your actions have permanent consequences, you know.
Depends on the actions, man. I don't really care about vermin consequences, to be honest. It depends, you know, if we're talking like a Dishonored one, like a rat plague, I mean, it's not great, but, you know, at least it doesn't creep me out as much. Oh, am I gonna... Dude, am I gonna have to hide in places sometimes? Like something's gonna be trying to chase me or something, and I'm gonna have to fucking close the door behind me?
Actually, don't do that.
They're right behind me, aren't they? Okay. Stupid. It would have been really funny if there actually was something behind me, though. It's usually the type of classic dialogue. I know these are supposed to be toilet paper, but I think it does look funny in this sort of like pixely art. Because these just like imagine wiping your ass with like this weird ass, um, what do you, octagon type of roll? Like bedtimes. Turn on the water now, rat. Thank you. Do I let it go all the way, or do we just... No, it just goes anyway. Okay. Flush the toilet, rat. Okay, never mind. I guess there's nothing to flush there. Uh, damn you, rat. Turn on the shower for me, rat. I like that my hand can go through the door. It's very nice. Seeing a door. Close the door for me, rat. I want to see funny things here. Never leave home without your rat shake meter maxed out. Oh, that's not fucking sketchy at all. Okay, I need you. I think this is the door I'm opening now. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I have no. Fucking oof killed me. Because I have no concept of where this damn light is anymore. Oh no. Where's the light on the where is it? This maybe it? No, that's the... If I keep searching, I'm bound to find the light yet again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had a feeling it was a lot closer to the door, but like something about it, I wasn't able to find it initially. Alright, settle down. You should be used to being shook by now. I feel like at this point, it wouldn't even register me. Like, the choking out definitely would still register, but like... You gotta deal with it, rather, right? That's just the life you live now. You're shook all the time. Yeah, now maybe they are different photos. Hmm. Whatever I'm supposed to find, you asshole, I will find it. I guess we're going to the basement now. Going to the sketchy basement, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why is the door partially through the static zone? Nobody knows. Here's all the weird ass shit. They're just like the same photo twice, it's just weird as fuck. I understand. Well, let's take a look though. Okay. There's not a thing for... I wasn't going to turn up the brightest much, but I was going to turn up the slightest amount. Oh my god, it's fucking PT, you son of a... You made a PT game with a rat? Okay, alright, we're locked in. That's fine, I played PT back when it came out. Fucking PT is a rat game. What the fuck? Did he just bomb me?
Your actions have permanent consequences, you know.
Okay, well my bad. I didn't realize I was gonna get firebombed. Now, I have to know for like what do you call it? For science sake, is this gonna happen a second time? Is it the same every time? And can I avoid it? Okay. We did not avoid it. We weren't in the blast zone, like in the sense of like directly where the fire went, but I guess the whole house just went down. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know that for sure. Alright.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing Ratshaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check.
Look, I didn't see it. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I killed the rat. Oh no, I don't want I don't want these things flying around me. I hate that. That actually sucks. That's actually uncomfortable a little bit. Uh how do I can I die now? At least it's not as obnoxious of a noise as like flying. To bring it back to the Dishonored idea, Dishonored 2 like creeps me the hell out for like the blood fly section. I don't like the buzzing sound of animal like of like insects like next to your ear like that. Creeps me right the fuck out. Like not even like I can see a fly or something, no problem. A fly gets right up near my ear, like we got major problems. Okay. Okay, so I died from a set of locusts or something. Oh, is this like indication that they'll die that way because they're all kind of floating around where that TV is? Thing is though, is that yeah? So that death is just the entirety of that couch. Then the one that blows up the house, and then he tells me that she never loved me before he blatantly murders me. Yeah, at least the rat died the last time though on my death, so it's a bit of a draw. Oh my god, guys! It's the hidden Mickey. See, it's the ear in the ear, even though it's slightly off center, and then we found the true rat all along, Mickey Mouse. Okay, see, now this seems like a place where you would catch on fire and die.
Stop running.
Okay, and we did. And we did, in fact, catch on fire.
A truly cataclysmic turn of events.
Damn. We've now realized that the rat's not stuck in our palm. Yeah, he's not in the palm of our hands. We're in the palm of his. Expectations have been flipped entirely. Okay, what about you? Is this a radio? It seemed to drain the meter quite a bit.
I think you broke something.
So, well. No, but yeah, we can't do it because it, like, it fucking, like, it starts filling the meter a bit and then it just, like,
You have a nasty ratitude.
hmm. Wonder maybe if I choked the whole thing to death, but then, and just like, not sure. I guess it's just like a fake one. Ah, okay. There's other places to go. Fine. Fucking rat PT. What do we got? One of these rooms will have it, and yeah, I might have to start turning off the lights. Oh, this is obviously okay. Cool, cool, nice. Always the classic dead baby. I'm just seeing what else is in here besides the obvious things. Alright. Dude, let's start turning on the lights. Ooh, we're getting pictures of our, what was probably our wife or something. I don't know, she have a miscarriage maybe? Is this gonna be one of those type of games where it's like metaphorical? Ooh. Man, I'm not ready, but I don't think I get particularly scared easily, but this is definitely a situation where it's like, because I can't fucking see anything. It's gonna be harassed in such a way. I turn on the water, right? It's fine.
Oh my god. I think you broke.
I'll break something. So that's literally just like a toilet to make a fart noise every time I fucking try to fill it up. Nice.
Ow! Okay, dude. That one actually hurt. Like, seriously, cut it out.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I just meant to shake you violently to fill up a meter. Damn it.
Your supercilious behavior is quite discourteous.
Well, just gotta deal with it, Mr. Rat. We're here on some sort of adventure. You told me I have to discover things or something. Yeah, I cannot see a fucking thing. Is there like a side part of the room I can get into? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Alright. Yep. What the hell was that? Hold on. Did I see something there? So it begins. Okay. We're going trippy way quicker than PT ever did. We're just like straight up in fuck you static land. I was prepared that time, you asshole.
I wonder if a fall from this high would kill me.
I don't know.
You have a nasty
I
attitude.
feel like a rat could survive this type of fall pretty easily. Especially with how much we'd end up choking him. Find her? Okay. I mean, we're close to finding her. We have, what, like one or two more pieces of the paper that we gotta get? I think I can pull it off. Oh, look, there she is. My darling wife, how are you? What a beautiful, weird eye you had in the back of your head there. Ah, it does go through the ceiling. I was wondering if there was gonna be physics and it bounced back down. Whoa, you know, you're spreading your legs like that. Let's get to the bedroom first, ayo. Yeah. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's good. That shadow there almost looked like a Bigfoot shadow for a second. Like that the famous blurry photo that isn't actually Bigfoot, but everyone's like, yeah, it's Bigfoot, man. What? What the fuck happened? What? Oh. I hate that actually. I hated the cracking noise and then the yelling following it. Okay. If I get too close, do I get harassed or is that trying to learn my limits? What's allowed to happen? Yeah. Wow. That's so loud. Jesus. Well, time to turn on the stove. Gotta get this pot cooking, am I right?
Stop running.
I'm in here where the bodies are starting to go.
Cheesed to meet you too. Your supercilious behavior is quite discourteous.
I hated that cheese pun. I respect you for throwing a pun out as you're getting shook all over the place. I still hate that. Everything about that I hate. In a good way. Don't get me wrong. Like, I hate it. Just feel bad. Like, not even necessarily I feel bad for the rat. It's just like, man. Like, the sound effects are on point for sure. Very visceral. Okay, fill up this. Maybe something will happen. Oh, it's blood this time. Have fun. It's clearly tomato juice. Or the classic, soda. Tiki soda. Okay. Damn. Well, I kind of need that toilet now because I shit my. I'm just kidding. Uh, so much for the toilet, I guess. What about you? I guess we're drowning you now?
Harder.
The classic harder. See, I know you're saying that because you don't actually want it to happen more. It's just the fact that you want to trip me up. Me when I have like a stovetop house fire that fucking blows up the house and kills my wife and child. Alright, well, I didn't see anything to interact with, so I'm just gonna leave you to it there, kid. How far does it let me go? Oh no, I'm like totally lost now. I should have paid more attention to the spins. Oh no. I have no idea where I'm going. Can't see a fucking thing. Oh, I forgot that you're a light. Okay. Yeah, I gotta shake you to keep the light going. I see, I see. So what's this deal? Is this like a fucking Mario staircase but in reverse where it's just gonna keep going forever? Or what are we doing here? Oh. The thing is, I feel like this feels like the story path. Very much so. So if I were, because I kind of want to go see what that last thing was in that side room. Because I think that what's going to happen is that's probably going to kill me. And then we come back down here as like the actual real path to take. It's periodically doing that so that we can actually see what the fuck we're doing. Oh no, the door closed behind me. Shit, okay. Well, I hope I didn't miss whatever that was in that room. In worst case, I could always clean up on a at the end of the game. I should kill you. I should kill you, and then like we can get back to that roof. I wonder if there's maybe a trophy for filling every one of these.
God, I think you broke something.
I'm gonna say the classic case of like I'm trying to map this whole area out so that A, if I had to come back here, I have an idea of where the fuck I'm going. And B, it's one of those situations where it's like, yeah, trying to find the hidden collectibles if there is any in terms of like dying. I know that anvil is gonna be like a thing at some point. If I haven't already passed it. Fuck anvil. Rat, tell me where I am. Oh my god, I have no idea where I'm going. It's like it looks like there's two different paths that I was doing.
Actually, don't do that. You have a nasty attitude.
Okay, so maybe maybe there's just the one path then. I'm gonna clear that one out, which means I gotta go all the way this way. What do we got here? Time to get a picture of my wife. Jesus Christ, don't fucking scream at me that loud, you freak. Yeah, damn. Right in my ear. Like a full-on jump scare, but it's definitely like a startle.
You cannot escape.
I don't Depends on what your definition of escape is, really. It's only one thing that we truly cannot escape ever, Mr. Rat, and his death, as far as I'm aware. But I don't know. Maybe some people in the future find out some AI robot bullshit to put your brain into or something. I wouldn't count on it though. Is there like a door I'd open here? Yeah, that doesn't look like anything. So now we're gonna look at the wall the whole time instead. There we go. Making him the like a glowing worm that you have to shake to like keep the light going is a good way to still keep the Ratshaker uh aspect going quite a bit. I just circle around. Sure does, man. This game is like super fucking dark though. um, which I mean I get as part of it, but like I keep seeing myself so much of this TV, like when this rat's light dies constantly. Guess that blocks me there. I don't see anything like immediately that I can do on the walls here. Can't go there. Oh, I missed it this time. There we go. The hell of a maze going for yourself here, Mr. Rat. But you shall fail on this day, because I will win. Even if I lose, I'll still win. Hey, there's Ratshaker, the famous video game I've heard so much about. And if you want to buy Ratshaker, check it out on PlayStation 5 or Steam. And maybe it's on other consoles too. I should check. Ratshaker, let's take a look. PS5, Nintendo Switch, Microsoft Windows, Xbox Series X, and Series S. Which we just call Xbox because I don't have time to learn the difference between all the Xbox weird naming like stipulations that they do. Anyway, it's on PS5, Nintendo Switch, Windows for Steam, and Xbox already. As I say, buy today. And you too could become the console exclusive gamer if you bought the DLC along with it. I might add those to. We might look at those later, and we'll think that maybe we'll go for it. Anyway, give me the piece of the picture I'm apparently missing here.
I can smell it. Down there. I wonder if she knows what happened under her own floorboards. Enough. Your iniquities have led you here. There's no going back now. Face the truth.
Fuck you. If I want to turn backwards, there's no going back. Huh? Look at me going back. I like that the light turns purple. You're choking the fucker. That's cool. Okay. Okay, you know what? When you're right, Mr. Rat. There apparently is no turning back. I thought for sure there might have been when you showed me the prompt. I was like, oh, maybe I could turn around, do that whole thing. The answer was no. So what was happening under the floorboards here? Did we kidnap someone? Did we murder him? Oh, there's head rat there. Have fun. Alright, who wants to have the blood drink and rat on a plate? Everyone's favorite meal, rat on a plate. It's called ratatouille. So there's that door and there's that door. Which one? The real door. Let's find out. Nothing's stopping me from opening both of them. Maybe I can die in some cartoonishly funny way. Oh no, not the train. Are we gonna get hit by the train there, Mr. Rat? No. I'll just go the other way then. A new door. Let's see what's behind it. Oh, there we go. The Ratshaker commercial, everyone's favorite. In stores now. What do we got here? Okay, nice. We got our Breaking Bad disintegration vat. That's cool. I was gonna say I'm waiting for the inevitable, like, TV exploding sort of aspect. That was cool. At least this time I didn't get swarmed by a swarm of locusts. What are you hiding? You're hiding someone in the walls? On the stream, Johnny Mortem used to say that line, classic line of "I'm in your walls." On multiple occasions. I think he's past that phase now. That used to be a Johnny Mortem classic. Open the door for me, you dumb rat. Yeah, it seems like the rat meter goes down, but only slightly. Do they just stop after it goes down that little bit? Yeah, it seems to always go down just a tiny bit from where you were. We need to stop. I see. We got this. Rodent engineering. We figured it out. We turned on the power, everybody. Nice. It's like that Last of Us thing where you gotta do 3 pulls specifically. Yeah. 3 bullshit over there. I'm kind of waiting for the trophy sound alert to play on the OBS side here. Because it will. It checks like every minute or two. And so the exact time at which I know, like when it's gonna check, is not always the same. But eventually it will. Okay, it's like a... all these bottles down here, this kind of makes it look like a fridge, maybe? There was something when I was looking back here that was showing like some sort of interact. There we go. There we go, third one. Oh, what? Don't play fucking creepy sound alerts, man. How dare you? Alright, face you. I'll face you in a second. I just want to see what's over here. That seems okay. Yeah, I guess we'll face you now. Fuck it. No. I didn't realize I was closing the door. I thought I was activating something again. There we go. There's the sound alert. I want to face you, but there's nothing for me to do here. Unless I, like, stand in front of it, or as it's gonna close me? No. Okay. What if I stand in front of it as it opens? That'll be the last time I mess with this, because if nothing happens when I open this, then, maybe it, like, slams me open or something? Hmm. Well, I tried. I tried my best, Rat Man. You seem to... you're toying with my emotions. I suppose that is fair, because I'm constantly shaking you and choking you, so... I suppose we've both done things we're not proud of. And I don't know, this maybe implies I'm like a serial murderer or something? Not quite. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but didn't get me. Yeah, we have like a whole basement of kidnapped people? Especially with the way the rat's implying that it's us that was doing something, it makes it seem like we were just some creepy, crazy motherfucker, maybe. Alright, we gotta find some way to turn on the power. Maybe it was that thing that said face us, maybe something to do with that. I don't know, we're in a new room now. What's behind the TV? Oh, no, I thought something would happen when I turned off the TV. Never mind, man. Anything? Okay, no, this is just where I was before. I saw your shadow on the corner. You can't hide from me. I wonder what the collectible is now that we clearly filled out that one picture. Maybe a generator around here somewhere. Yo, high five, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're the baddies here. I think we're not the good one in this scenario. We might be the protagonist, but I... What? Check the rat to purge the infection. Oh. Gotta do it just to run through it, and then it closes back up. That's creepy looking. Yeah. We got this. I am the puzzle master, so I'm sure we'll figure out. There we go. So, well, I gotta activate it first, and then I'm allowed to. Thank you for the trophy sound. I'm not actually gonna look at it, but I'm curious. Okay, so 9. So we have. So if I look at this very top one without reading the others yet, that's platinum. So we have 4 more trophies to do. One of them's that anvil thing, and then the others ones I didn't see, but I did see the anvil one, and I did see one that we got earlier. Shake. Sure will, man. Open the path for me, you fool. Alright. Now we should be free to get out of here. Unless another Eldritch monster shows up to ruin our day. This meat chop. That's my favorite scream, is that one. Out of all the weird moaning screams, like that one's easily the funniest. Just like it's so much higher pitched than all the other ones. Really going in with that toilet humor, huh? That's fair. Yeah, it's fair because we're next to a toilet, so I will allow it. Ooh, I like that we're part of some creepy fucking satanic cult. Into of I don't know. I don't know if the rat's gonna come out on top here. We might have bet on the wrong horse or the wrong rat. You don't understand. I am still just a rat in a hand. I was trying to workshop some of those earlier, like before stream started. The stream did take like 5 minutes longer than it would have normally taken because I was actually trying to workshop some fucking bullet with butterfly wings version. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So it seems like that one just kills you every time. It's like it's the same one. It's always a gas stove explosion, whatever. Which, I mean, part of it would be like, yeah, no shit, John. But, like, also, it's one of those where it's like, well, I mean, the other things have changed what they are. So, yeah, I think it's reasonable for me to be like, or for me to think that it might be different. Yeah, so we don't mess with that one anymore. Anything to do with TV? This is the funny little TV head rat that we saw from the, I mean, not really, obviously, but the, yeah, whatever. They want me to shake if I, yeah, they keep saying that because, like, I guess probably people forget they have to do that to get through that path, but I don't need to get through the path. Let's go this way. Shake. One of these has to do something. I refuse to believe that not a single one of these does a thing. Cool, thanks for exploding. I will choke you out to fill up every single one of these if I have to. I have no shame. If I am the if I am one of the monsters here in this, then this might be like a best case scenario that we both take each other out. Alright, thank you, Rat. Oh, isn't that nice? She's reaching out to me. She sounds like No Eyes. And she's specifically doing that. What song is that? Da, 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 da. There's like a childhood song that is. Okay, now it's changing a little bit differently. Burn them. Burn them all. I want to see the flames engulf the world. I had to wait to wait. Okay, no. For a second, I thought that it was like a timer going downward and it was going to go through all of them, but I guess that's just. Okay, I don't know if that really accomplished anything except for filling in a Beavis and Butthead style fire, sort of. Fire! That was terrible. That was a terrible go on it. Fire! Fire! There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway. I did the laugh good the first time, and then I the actual word fire I completely whiffed. Because my throat wasn't cleared properly. What a shame. Okay, let's check this other path real quick before we decide to go what I think is actually the story path. Oh, hey, look, they love us. It's like a weird witch. I guess if I'm into the occult, I suppose getting in love with a witch isn't really, you know, too much out of the ordinary. Different type of occult, I guess, but maybe there's some crossover. Right, there's some weird demonic witches. I have to change how I'm sitting, because honestly, with all this rat shaking, my arms are starting to get a little tight. Nice. Cool.
What a waste of flesh.
Huh. Yeah, you know, I often like to have really good uses for the flesh that I take off of other people. You know, I like to be like fucking Buffalo Bill, where I wear the skin. And so it's a shame when it just piles up. I think that's everything we can do here. Ooh, you motherfucker. Alright. I was gonna say, I'm not even choking him anymore. Is that my own character getting jump scared that, like, went for the squeeze? Because I wasn't squeezing that character. I wasn't squeezing the rat. The rat was just kind of doing its own deal there. I'm giving like one quick sec to change how I'm sitting here. Alright. Let's go. Hooray. I'm intrigued where we're going plot-wise with this, because, I mean, I assume it's not going to be as, like, just straightforward. It definitely seems like we're going, loosey-goosey with the symbolism, but that's fine, of course. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is, like, implying that this is maybe our house and we're, like, some weird fucking creep doing some shit. Open for me, you fool. Where are you? Thank you for sending the flying meatballs at me. You can cover my screen all you want, but I won't stop. I shall find whatever it is I'm supposed to find here. I should make sure there wasn't anything to interact with. Clearly my character seems to be losing it in many such ways. You got this, rat. Power up my generator so that we may leave this world. Damn it. It was acting like there was something to interact with there for a second. Oh, is it like trying to interact with whatever the creature is back behind her? I think there's some sort of creature that is like maybe walking back and forth or something. The one that's screaming. So it's not this thing. It's nothing in this specific room, I think. Oh, well, I guess we'll just go there like normally and figure out what the fuck we're doing. There. Yeah, one last attempt. I could do that over and over again and just get it like slowly lowered in health, but I think we're just gonna do it. That's probably like a cheese way to do or something, and would take for ages to do. Oh. Okay. I guess I never really considered the idea if I stopped shaking like midway through, it's just gonna crush me. Whoops. Oh wait, is this right? Hold on. Which way am I actually trying to go here? I think that's the way we came out of. It's a hell of a spot to put me back, though. Oh no, this is... Okay, they put me all the way back. Hey, Rafiki's back. Time for the war to begin. I guess I didn't finish that area, to be fair, but... surprising. Let's see. I don't know if there's any way to die otherwise before that point. Like, besides just being crushed by one of the other openings. Oh, we are in a different spot. What the hell? Huh. I go a different way. Here to be like some bodies that we're talking about? Oh, okay. I think you had to break that for me. I'll do it. I'll break every one of these TVs one by one if I have to. Oh, the rest did. Oh. Yeah, now I'm getting swarmed by the locusts. And dragged to the underworld? Not sure. Alright. I'm sorry they killed you, Mr. Rat. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to break TVs, I guess. I guess I did do the same thing, but this time don't stand next to him. Like the general just. Yeah, because we were already here before. I know we were, and then we went through this way. Got home, someone's upset, started cleaning, got hungry, stopped cleaning, open laptop, watch streams. Good schedule. Did I go this way instead last time? Oh yeah, this is the way I went instead. So that TV room was just one I completely missed last time. I guess probably because I thought this was the real path, so I didn't go down this way yet, and then we never came back. Because of the fact that the other area you go into is so vast and is clearly actually the right way to go. Let me see if I can fuck around and actually get all these TVs to break. Don't worry, I won't get you killed this time, Mr. Rat. Now I'm here, what is this? Oh, what do you mean? It's Ratshaker, we shake rats. What about that is unclear to you? It's just you. Yeah. I don't know if this accomplishes anything that I'm doing here, but... Stay away, wait for the other two to break. Yep. Last time the rat died, and that was no good. Okay. We don't want to get too crazy about it. Don't want the rat to choke to death either. Yeah, I don't know, there's crazy bullshit happening with funny rat times, essentially. You shake the rat, you squeeze the rat, you do puzzles, you find out things about the world or something. Funny little horror times. The rat's a glow stick now for the time being. Yeah, see, I see all that glass coming at me. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Getting the fuck back here. Ratshaker clears everything up. Also, I'm shaking him with my controller, like, fully, and also the audio's playing through my controller, so if you're wondering if you're hearing the fucking rat, that's why. Okay, that should be enough to break those last two. I don't know if this is actually going to accomplish anything, but maybe something funny can happen. You think something with this one, because this is the only TV that actually, like, broke in such a way that you can, like, see into it? I guess not. This might have been just, like, a sketchy room, just to be sketchy. Alright. I guess we'll take the path that we were taking the first time we made through that area. You have to choke a bitch out sometimes to get the rat to... Okay. Show me the path, rat. Last time I came here, you did funny things. Do I have to go further into the room before you do more funny things? I suppose I do. There's you.
What a waste of flesh.
Okay, so we get to the waste of flesh, and then now something should happen here. I think that's just the character like reacting to the fact that they get jump scared, I guess. We went through this area once already, which is why I know that shit. I died near the end of it because I did something stupid on my end. So I don't think filling in the sinks matters. Also, those sinks I couldn't fill in anyway, but there's like other ones over here I could do. Hey, how you doing? We saw you last time. Okay. He says shake here, but I don't think this is accomplishing anything for me here. I think you have a prompt in the wrong place. Unless this is the case of like I fill in all those sinks. And maybe something crazy happens when I shake. It's interesting. And if you want to buy it, Rafiki, don't you worry. It's on PlayStation 5 right now with the funny little
Are
haptic
you
feedback.
tired of dealing with pesky rats?
Yeah, you tired of dealing with pesky rats? Well, now there's non-pesky rats. Solid, funny little stuff here. You can grab a rat, you can shake a rat, and then find existential dread. And demonic forces or something, I don't know, whatever. Mature 17 plus. Blood and gore, language, suggestive themes, and violence. Ratshaker, which looks like a sick ass. It's like one of those like death metal band logos, except this one's actually legible, and a lot of them are not in fact legible, which is unfortunate. I mean, don't get me wrong; they look sick as hell with those type of bands, but I mean, sometimes it's like, I like to actually be able to read what I'm looking at, if it is text. Jeez. Hey, how's it going? How you doing, Ricky? We're doing pretty good. We're doing a,
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats
here,
that
I'll let it
just won't
explain
leave you
itself.
alone? Introducing Ratshaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake, and watch that meter rise. With Ratshaker, every shake brings you closer to a solution. Satisfyingly simple, endlessly entertaining. Say goodbye to your rat troubles. Try Ratshaker today.
So try Ratshaker today, everybody. We shake a rat, and funny little horror happens. It's, and if you would, if the game seems interesting on the tiny little bits I've shown, I would recommend, not watching the rest of this and then just experiencing the rest of it on your own. Because this definitely seems like one of those type of games where it's like, the experience is the big deal. I think this shake prompt is not supposed to be there in the same way that it normally is. Like, because it's for opening spots. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna kill her wife. We don't actually know if she's our wife. Yeah, the prompt. I think the prompt's kind of fucked up actually, which is unfortunate. It's overlaying in the wrong spots. Yeah, it's not good. I don't really feel like restarting. And, I'm sure I'll die again at some point. What is this thing that's trying to get me to? I have it tabbed on mute so I don't catch spoilers, that's fair. Doing well, 3 hours away from getting the plat for the second stack of RE3 Remaster. Or Remake, sorry. Nice. Hell yeah. I played a little bit of the 4th Resident Evil one time. That's about my experience with it. They seem kind of cool. Definitely the newer ones do. I don't like the really old ones. I'm kind of just like whatever. I don't need like clunky tank control aspect shit. Yeah, some of the newer shit seems really dope. How is that type of platform? Is it, like, in general, just beat the game, beat on a hard difficulty, grab all collectibles sort of deal, or are we, there's like a bunch of extra miscellaneous ones you gotta worry about? This time, let's not be stupid and let ourselves get crushed by the wall here. We wrote right down last time I was over here because I stopped shaking and the wall closed in on me. I stopped shaking because I was trying to like get out ahead of time so I could kill whatever this creature is that keeps screaming over here. But I don't know if that's actually the case. I just saw that there was a prompt to like do the choking aspect, which is usually used to interact with things. Messages, delete them, yeah. Nice. Hey, you want the best viewers? Pay us money for people that won't ever chat in your chat, and they won't watch your ads for the AdSense, so they're literally just worthless to have. But hey, your number goes up for half a second while you're playing Ratshaker. It's like, cool, thanks, man. Sure, fill up the sink. I don't think I need it for anything, but fill it up anyway. I thank you, Rat. So now we can go to the front section we were at before, because that opened up. I feel like I hear something like falling up behind me. Maybe I'm crazy on that. No, I don't want to shake. That's not where I shake anyway. It's because when you get like close enough to one of those type of doors, it'll tell you to shake, even if I'm like it was behind me. I'm walking past it, sort of deal. But which I don't mind, I guess. You know, just a reminder of what you can do, and plus it's funny just to see the thing shit, like be like shake. Okay, so I assume the actual path is behind me, but we gotta look at weird bullshit. Nothing to tell me about the waste of flesh there, Mr. Rat? Apparently we can't open that, the fridge. Onward we go, with the funny little glowing stick rat. Hardcore Nightmare Inferno difficulties and sub 2 hour speedrun. Oh yeah, I forgot they do speedruns for those. What is happening here? Everyone just hanging out? Cool. We're just gonna hang out here, nice. Which I will do in all 3 difficulties because I have an infinite rocket launcher. Yeah, classic Toys Month. I do that with the Yakuza games when it comes to. I mean, they don't have like a speedrun trophy for Yakuza games, but they. A lot of times they do have a harder difficulty called Legend Mode, and if you do the requirements to unlock the Golden Gun, you get like an infinitely shooting pistol that cleans up most of the mobs in the game super easy. And probably like half the bosses usually. That's cool, congratulations on being close to that plat. Those do seem like they take a good amount of effort. Not like a, you know, not like a 300-hour one, but they definitely seem like they're no joke. You gotta put in the effort. Yeah, we gotta find another. Gotta find another generator, man. We gotta generate our way to safety. Actually, it's probably not gonna be safety, honestly. We're generating our way to fucking more pain and misery. In terms of for the character. In terms of the game, I'm having a blast. But this is fucking weird. This is a weird ass game. Okay, we're gonna stand back and kick, because if that TV explodes, like those TVs end up exploding. Okay, we good? Half the times the TVs explode, and then the glass kill the rat, and then that's a death. I'm not allowed to kill the rat. I played Yakuza before, and they're pretty fucking rad, ain't they? I got the platinum for. What do we got? Yakuza 7, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yakuza 6. Where the fuck that is? Somewhere around here. Should be pretty close. There it is. Yakuza 6. Yakuza 5. It's gonna be a big chunk between. I knew there would be a big chunk between 6 and 5. Or a decent chunk, I guess. There's a huge chunk though between fucking 4 and 5. And then between 3 and 4. But the rest are a lot closer together. Yakuza 4 was there. Yeah, Yakuza 4, Platinum, Yakuza 3 has a good chunk of shit in between them. There's 3, and then 3 and 2 and 1 should be pretty close, especially 2 and 1. 2 right there. Kiwami 1, Yakuza 0. Nice. I was gonna say, even with the rat, like, I feel like I'm not seeing. Screen's so dark, even with the glowing stick of light. Okay, there's nothing else in this room. I guess we're just gonna go for it then. Tell nightmares with the highway section. Yeah, a bit of a bitch, yeah. It's funny because, like, obviously, as you know, the boss fight before it isn't even difficult, but it's always annoying that you have to go through the, like, boss fight section every time that you fail. Nice.
Look at what you've done.
I'm sorry that I'm a mass murderer, apparently.
Started with vows of love, now ends wrapped up in plastic, reduced to rat food. You are the wife shaker.
Oh. I'm sorry that I apparently choked my wife out to death, I guess. Oh, okay. Alright. Cool, thanks, man. Actually, you know what's funny? That loud noise right there actually got me more than the other jump scare right before that. Thank you. There's no way they have the fucking stock sound effect for that. Okay, cool. For the credit screen. This is a great credit screen. Fantastic. The thing is, I always think of this song as the I Hate Everything, the YouTube channel called I Hate Everything, I Hate You. This is the song he uses for that, but this is obviously just like royalty-free music. I like how they all have like weird-ass names. Cheese Curds Mackenzie, and then Christopher Voss is just like, nah, I ain't doing it. Cool, we beat the game. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna wait for the credit screen before I start getting into it. This is royalty free, but I don't know if like, well, okay, maybe it's not royalty free. It's definitely like, you know, you might need some sort of like attributing it to someone when you do it, when you upload. So I don't want this part to get cut off on the YouTube upload. If it does, then I'll just, you know, remove the music if I can. If not, then I'll just mute the part. But hell no, brother. Yeah. What, the jump scare? Not a fan of. I was about to say not a fan of horror games, but obviously that's not the case if you played Resident Evil. But no, I know what you mean. Yeah, like fuck that. So apparently I'm like a mass murderer, and then I shook my wife to death somehow or something. Have fun. 2024, when the game originally launched. Sunscorched Studios. If you'll remember, mentioned earlier, that is, of course, the developer. With Dark Product being the publisher. Oh, cool. That does look like sick-ass artwork, though. Like, that would be a really cool t-shirt or a tattoo. Unreal Engine. The thing is, you would need a lot of real estate to make that a tattoo, like on someone's back. You could do chest, I guess, but it'd be kind of weird. I feel like it'd be tough to pull off, especially for women. But, elevator music. There it is. Local forecast by Kevin Lloyd, I guess. Okay, is everyone ready to walk into the void? Something metaphor for real life.
Have a rat-tastic day.
I sure will, man. We're back at the beginning, but you know what? Oh, I'm not allowed to choke you out yet. I was just about to kill you. Okay. Let's see trophy-wise what we're missing. Linger in the meat maze for 5 minutes. I don't remember what the meat maze is. Maybe that's that area from, like, where I died that one time. Face the flashing lights and accept your fate. Hot right-handed. Get crushed by the anvil. So I don't know where any of that is 100%. I have an idea where the meat maze is, but I don't know what the other two are at all. So this will be the... I guess I should clean up the... Yeah, I guess... So this will be the trophy hunting aspect. Clean up the last couple, so this is more like a run through here. Let me... Extension required? What? Sorry, something's telling me that I need to update some sort of... Who gives a shit about this one? What? Sure, whatever, I'll update it, I guess. It's like the return the YouTube dislike one, but it's like I only have one YouTube tab open, and it's of my own, like one of my own videos. It's like I know what the dislike, you know, buttons are for that one, which it doesn't have any. So it's like you couldn't have bothered me about that after stream, maybe, Mr. Extension Bar. But sure, whatever. I'm updating on PSN profiles right now so that when I'm looking at the trophy guide, I don't have to, you know, it like blocks out the ones I've already done, which will be easier. Okay. Savor your meal. Linger in the meat maze for 5 minutes. Towards the back end of the game, you'll be forced into a meat maze type area with generators stuck inside a wall of meat. This trophy, you have to stay in the area for over 5 minutes. Normally, you will not stay in this area for very long, so it's very unlikely you'll get this passively on your first playthrough. And it's funny, I probably wasn't actually too far off of getting that, because I was trying to kill that, whatever that creature was off behind the wall. But I don't think it was actually doable. Sorry, hold on. How dare I get Discord notifications? Yeah, anyway, that's done. What are the other two? There's flashing lights and accept your fate. This trophy correlates to one of the two endings of the game, this being the secret ending of escaping your wife's corpse at the end by running back as soon as you interact with her, the white door through the fleshy gate, back to the room. While there is no chapter select to easily get to this area again, to do the other ending or to try, if you fail to do this and get caught, you can use cloud save. Okay, yeah. Which I should use the cloud save feature, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, get crushed by the anvil. At the very start of the game, we like hearing that at the start of the description. At the very start of the game, do something. You have to shake the rat 3 times and squeeze it twice. Once it's done, you'll have 2 buildings. So let's just go to the other building now. Okay, we'll do that real quick and then we'll... That was the idea. I didn't want to read the full description of the other trophy, but face the music or face the lights or whatever. I don't know, that might be like getting arrested or something. Ever since I played RE2, also shout out to being able to hear the scream through the controller. And maybe hear me shake the controller. I don't know, it definitely adds to the ambiance, hopefully. Okay. With one shake. I started enjoying survival horror games. That's fun. Well, if you haven't played it yet, I would recommend playing Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is a fantastic horror game. It means a lot more if you enjoy the original Alien movie, the first one. It's not really connected as much to the other ones, although the character that they focus on is from Aliens. Well, mentioned, I guess, in a deleted scene from Aliens, the second one. Where the fuck would it be? I double platinumed it. It's harder on PS3 to platinum just due to the fact that, like, when you're waiting for elevators and the xenomorph, the aliens roaming around, there's longer load times on the PS3 version. So it's like, if you're concerned with, like, oh god, I gotta sit by this elevator longer or whatever, waiting for scene transitions or area transitions to take place. PS3, where are you gonna be? It was one of the first 2 PS4 games I got. I got that, and I think The Last of Us remastered, or no? Did I get that later? No, I got Infamous. What was it? It was Infamous Second Son, I think, and then Alien Isolation, like the first 2 PS4 games I got. Here's the PS3 one. All right, 2018. Shout out to 2018. Where is this in the timeline of trophies for me? Oh, this is like way, but this is within the first 100 platinums I got. Because yeah, 100 platinum 100 was Dishonored 2, right there. That was platinum 100. So if that's the case for PS3, I definitely got the PS4 stack that done way before that. I remember actively like knowing, being like, oh, I wasn't gonna do PS3 version, and then I'm like, fuck, I really want to play Alien Isolation again. And it's like, what's a good excuse to play the game again? Well, let's rent the PS3 version. Oh yeah, 2017. Started in 2014, as you can tell, and then I came back, and I actually I don't want to swap over to this because then maybe there'll be spoilers on the trophy descriptions. But let's earn ourselves a trophy, ladies and gents, on the shaking of the rat. Feel it. I don't know why I say taste it. You never actually taste them. I don't want it. Yeah, I'm sorry I killed my wife. My bad.
Shake it harder.
Besides that, your arm after a while, like doing a full playthrough and then go back in. Yeah, damn. I stopped. I promise I stopped. Squeeze it. It just seems so fucked. Alright.
I yield. You've broken my will, O great shaker of rats. The answers you seek are over there. Beyond that hill stands a house that was not there before. A house that has no familiar shape. A house built by sin. Go now, Ratshaker.
Actually, it's supposed to be Ratshaker without the there's no space in between. It's just one word. Are, are you tired? That's it. It's just the are you tired? Isolate that audio, please. The answer is yes. So is everyone else. Nobody sleeps the amount they need to. Alright. So, something about going... Okay, let me read the rest of the description of that. Once it's done, you have two buildings, a house and a barn, and a small windmill in front of you. Go into the barn and head towards the sign in the middle of the room. Okay. Yeah, I thought about exploring that, but my thought process was that the game was gonna... I didn't realize the entire... Like, most of the game was gonna take place in that fucking house. I assumed we would go in here, do some story bits, and then leave this area and then go to the barn, and then maybe there'd be like some other stuff out some other way. So that's the only reason I never went to the barn, because I did see that barn, obviously, and I was like, you know, probably have something over that way. But, it was not time for us. We can't, there's no, like, faster walking or sprinting or anything, but just wondering why I'm taking 5 years to walk over. The game's obviously disincentivizing you from, in the sense that they want you to focus on the house where, like, the most of the stuff is. And then this barn is just more so for, like, after you beat the game and you're like, hey, what is that barn? Like, once you realize, like, the whole game takes place in the house, then you play the second one. So I think that's done pretty well. That's fun. That's a fun little Looney Tunes way to do it. It's a shame I didn't get that naturally, but whatever. The thing is, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want to go through the entirety of the game right now in terms of on stream, because I got to play through the entirety of the game, and then obviously the thing is, yeah, there'd be the shit at the end. Yeah, maybe I should have. I wonder if the. Let me check some of the guide. Yeah, maybe if I read the roadmap of this thing, play through the game while getting all miscellaneous trophies. These are not marked as missable, as they can be achieved in the short run with a new starting point if needed. Is there two final ending specific trophies that could be considered missable since they require you to make a cloud save to avoid having to start the game back over? The stage includes one of those trophies, but you can do either. Instead, choose getting the alternate ending. The thing is, like, I didn't want to spoil myself, so that's why I didn't read it. Ow. So loud. The thing is, though, I don't think anyone would know outside of trophy hunting and just being like a madman. I don't think they would particularly know that there's a second ending. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Nothing about that ending indicated that there was a second one, which is fine. That's not like a critique or anything, but it's one of those things where it's like, what do you call it? It makes sense having the other ending be like the standard ending everyone gets. But it definitely feels like the whole game was building up to that ending, and so it delivered on that for sure. Okay, that's the windmill. Uh, but yeah, because the fact that I have to play through the entirety,
How much you shake me. You can't undo what has been
the fact that I have to play through the pretty much the entire game again for the one trophy, and then I do actually have to play through the entirety of the game again for the other. Which obviously I'll get the one trophy along the way of getting the ending trophy, but uh, maybe I'll do enough just to get to the open house portion of it real quick. Yeah, when there's nothing, yeah,
I yield.
choking the rat when you have to open doors and stuff, like as a mechanic,
Oh,
I'm
great
not really too worried about it. But when there's literally nothing else to do but choke the
The
rat,
answers
just
you
for the
seek
prompt of choking the rat, it feels uncomfortable
there,
watching the
beyond
rat
the
slowly
veil,
die.
stands a house that was not there before. A house that has no familiar shape. A house built by sin. Go now, Ratshaker. Seek what you yearn for.
So maybe the idea that the house has no familiar shape implies it's obviously not your house. Now that I think about it. And so maybe he's not like some mass murderer. Maybe that's just like because the house itself it says is built by sin. So maybe it's just like a generic like this is like what do you call it? This is like some hellish like domain of sin where like other people's sins also form the house in such a way. And so when it comes to like the wife section, for example, right, it's like that part is obviously yours. Maybe some aspects are chosen by yours, but maybe not all of them are.
This is where it happened. You must know what's inside. And there's no turning back.
Except with the line, this is where it
You must
happened.
find it.
Seems interesting.
Abandon hope.
Because that's just telling me to fill up the meter so that I can properly open this. Alright, we'll just enter that. There we go. Uh, yeah, let's see. What do we got for trophy videos real quick? That... That ain't bad. I like... That's a spoiler one, though, so I'm just deleting in the sense that, like, I want it pulled up on other streams that I do. God, the art that I used for that trophy, snapped rat back, feels just bad. Feels bad.
Introducing Ratshaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check.
This one's literally just standing outside. That one's going inside the house. This one's just straight up killing the rat. I mean, they had to have known people would just try to choke the rat to death after. Okay. I'll keep that picture for them. That one's funny. I was really expecting it to be a case where you walk around the sign and look at it, not like where the sign turns towards you and drops. That's pretty good. But yeah, in terms of trophies, we're missing. I will be getting these off stream, but we're missing a trophy where I linger in the area right near the end for 5 minutes, and then the flashing light stuff, which is just a secondary, and then that'll give me the platinum. So I'll definitely have the platinum by the next time I stream, which will probably be in a couple more days. But let's go over the game here. I guess we're gonna try to do it in a sense that we review the game in a way that doesn't spoil anything about the game to start with, and then I'll make like a clear point, and when I'm swapping over to talking about like spoilers of the game, this is of course so I could have this like maybe cut out as like a sort of section, I guess, in regards to I can have it, but I'm still deciding whether or not I want it to be like a separate video or a timestamp, and it could do both, I suppose. Maybe something else as well. We'll see. But because this is new stuff for me, so we're just trying to see what works, what doesn't, maybe. Um, okay, Ratshaker. Obviously, honestly, in terms of
Are you
the,
tired of dealing with pesky rats that
are
just
you tired of?
Are you tired of dealing
Are
with
you just tired in general? In terms of it being like a $3.50 game, in the length of the game, pretty good on that front for sure. And I like that there's these 2 extra packs. Hey, if you want to support it, you can. Obviously, if you don't have to. It doesn't really change anything about the game except the rat looks different. That's fine. Um, I like that even when Above and Beyond had a console exclusive set of skins, which was interesting. Pretty neat. I don't know how. I assume the game did pretty well for it to the point of having this like ported to console, which obviously we looked earlier. It's on Switch and Xbox and PlayStation 5, and really, I think it's quite impressive with the game that they have. Let's go back to the description here because I know it shows in the main game's description. Where it says or does it not? Maybe it doesn't. No. It should say it in this description though, because it did say it on the key thing that I did. But the fact that the game has, yeah, see, it says it here: vibration function and trigger effect supported, DualSense wireless controller. Like the fact that the game actually has that to it adds a lot to it in terms of shaking your rat. Like, don't get me wrong, hitting a button, like just holding a button and doing it would be fine enough. It would still be funny. But like having to physically shake the controller and for a really long time too, to like fill it from bottom. Obviously later, okay, well, we'll do that. Yeah, to fill like a meter, for cases where you need to fill a meter to leave it non-spoilery, of course, because we're avoiding spoilers for now. Does like it adds a lot to it, and the fact that it screams from your controller as well also adds a lot to it. Like you definitely get the feeling that you're choking this damn rat. Like damn it, like I'm choking the rat, I'm shaking the rat, like I'm doing everything. I'm the rat king essentially, the decider of rat life or rat death. But that's really cool. Obviously, like the lower res graphics are fine. They add to the horror elements, of course, and I don't think that's a spoiler because the actual description here says that they're horror. It's horror, adventure, mystery. So I'm not gonna mention what any of the horror is, but I think it does add to it later on. There is a function with the rat which I won't explain now, but I think that's cool. Like a cool evolution of the rat shaking thing to give you a reason to keep shaking the rat, because obviously if it was just like if you had no reason, like game reason to shake the rat, and it was just like, hey, just do it because it's funny. People like that'd be funny for like a couple minutes or whatever, right? And then afterwards, like you'd be done. Like you're not really messing with the rat; you're just playing through the game. And so having like a reason to it definitely adds to that. It's nice to have that, especially when the ways in which that gets broken up by various things, uh, in terms of like interactions. I'm trying to keep it vague, but it's pretty cool for that. Uh, the mystery aspect of it, as it says here, is yeah, it's definitely at the beginning. It's like a what the hell is happening sort of deal, and then it's not. It wasn't really too hard to figure out, obviously, but definitely a fun twist on it for sure. I would definitely recommend the game. Obviously for trophy hunters, because this is mainly a trophy hunting channel. This is very much an easy grab. It's cheap and it only takes a couple hours to get through. I finished the game like ignoring like the what would you say like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it was of me. Maybe 20 minutes of me kind of dicking around at the beginning, trying to set up some stuff and go over explanations of the games and such because this is a gifted game. And so I was trying to give out the information with that. Cutting that out, yeah, it's been about like 2 hours, and I essentially finished the first playthrough and starting into the second playthrough to get another ending because I think it's fair to say that yeah, this game has two endings. Obviously, not explaining what any of them are or what they have to do with anything, but something to keep in mind, I suppose. For trophy hunters, you would want to make a cloud save near the end. Of course, it's hard to know when near the end is, but we'll say like because it's 2 hours, to roughly get through. Maybe like when you're like an hour through or something, maybe like make a cloud save just to be safe. Because I'm sure some people play faster than others. But or you could always just periodically make cloud saves too. The quicker, like the closer you get, so you don't have to go back too much. And the other, what is it? I feel like the miscellaneous trophy, like the one I missed, or one of the two I missed, was not very difficult to grab at all, and the other one is easy for me to grab because it's near the end of the game. So that's probably good. That's probably another reason why it's good to have like a cloud save, maybe like a little bit over an hour in or something, an hour and a half in. Again, it depends on like speed, but that could help with that. But yeah, definitely cool game, funny little gimmick for sure. Okay, so I guess the fact that like, okay, so one of the, what would you say? One of the promotional images of this on PlayStation shows this little like gory section. So I think it's fair to say that like near the end there is a gory section that's much more gory than this. That has like a miscellaneous trophy in it that you'd have to concern yourself with. Enter. It's like cool. Thanks. I didn't know how doors worked. That's cool. Maybe I can cut that part out if I have it separate. Because like I don't mind it. It's weird, right? It almost feels like a situation where it's like you don't. It's like a Doki Doki situation, right? Where it's like I feel like if people don't know it's horror, it hits better. But then some people really can't deal with horror. So like having just a tag that says horror in it, I don't think it's too bad. But yeah, I guess yeah, the less you know about the game going into it, the better for sure. I don't think it would have. I don't think I would have liked it as much as I did if I had like seen like the full ass playthrough of it. Like it's still cool, don't get me wrong, and still like pretty funny in certain parts. Like, but there's a lot of like moments that just tiny moments that catch you off guard, sort of. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's definitely it's cool. It's well priced. Uh, the rat gimmick is fun. Uh, it's easy to trophy hunt, and
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that
I'm trying to
just
think of
won't leave you alone?
what I would rate it. Because like if I compare it to like I don't want to necessarily compare it to the other games. Obviously, you can look at those other gifted streams. I changed the titles of them as well on the YouTube end to say gifted in the front of it. So any YouTube upload that says gift like hashtag gifted in the front of it is going to be from one of those games I either get from like Lurkit or outright games or something. Or in this case, really Press Engine's really the main one I'm getting stuff from. But I think this is the best game of the ones I've gotten from Gifted Keys. It is the best game I've gotten from the Gifted Keys by far. Yeah, I feel comfortable saying that. Absolutely, yeah, it's the best one I've gotten. Um, this is definitely. I don't play a lot of horror games, and it's not because of the reason you would think, where it's like, oh, I'm scared of horror. That's not really the case. It's just not really a genre that usually excites me, I guess. They just kind of like, oh, I'm just going through whatever, right? Because I'm usually, obviously, my favorite genres are more like platformer or action adventure or like stealth or whatever. And I know, like, if I were to grab something like Alien Isolation, a game like that, for example, has been one of my favorite games because there's stuff like that in it. It's like stealth is a major part of that game, so that's cool. So usually, I don't venture too much into the horror, but I will say this is a cool game. Yeah, absolutely.
Are you
I don't think I'm going to be necessarily returning to it a bunch, but I don't. The game's not like that. It's not some big, 20 plus hour, 40 plus hour, etc. Sprawling game that you're supposed to return to 100 times. Like it's obviously like I imagine a lot of people just would buy the game because it says Ratshaker and they see one screenshot of a character holding a rat in his hands, and then it's like there, purchase me. But the game has more depth to it than that. It's not just like that one gimmick and that's it. So definitely would recommend it. That's the end of the non-spoiler version. And there's not really much in terms of the spoiler stuff I would want to get into. Also, hello Tim, how you doing? Uh, oh yeah, I guess yeah, Tim, if you're here, yeah, I guess don't listen to the next. You know what? We'll change my character. How about this? We'll change my character to a character that means, hey, I'm spoiling things, and maybe I could have that going forward. Who's this? Who's going to be the spoiler character? You know what? Let's just make myself the spoiler character. So if you see my real life, how I look in the real world on the screen like this, I'm gonna be spoiling. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Uh, I think it's a fun way to do it. Like, I can't believe someone made this. The one picture of me with my mouth open is like legit, and then someone made an edited version with my mouth closed, and it looks horrifying. If I don't talk, like if I don't just talk for a second here, you'll see it, and it just looks horrifying with like the weird like human edit. Like it just, it's crazy. Anyway, so this is hey, it's me, John, the guy behind the Ryan the Otzel thing. I'm the spoiler guy. Spoiler stuff. Muting, you better mute the thing
are
because you
you
get 3
tired of
seconds on
dealing
it.
with pesky
And if you haven't, then it's your fault that you got spoiled. Anyway, so in terms of besides stuff I said in the non-spoiler review of it, so the the thing that the mechanic specifically that made it cool. I mean, obviously there's like the generator, which they show in one of the pictures as well, but like shaking to start up a generator, but specifically the making it the light that you constantly need to be able to see because the game is dark as hell. Like you cannot navigate a lot of the areas if you're not shaking the rat periodically to turn up the glow stick of it. So that type of shit's cool. The gore looks pretty cool, and I mean there's some jump scares here and there, but I don't think it's like too crazy on it. The game definitely has horror aesthetics, but I don't think it's specifically like it's not like there's not really anything killing you for the most part, and there's so like it's much more like horror is used as like an ambiance rather than necessarily like oh god, like there's usually not actually much of a threat in the game at all, which is fine. It does build its suspense quite well, I think, because it does get more and more like constant, like what the fuck's happening. I was not expecting it to be just like PT, where it's like house just gets more and more fucked up as you go through, and especially the descent of the house just becoming way different, a lot quicker than PT does. PT stays pretty consistent for the most part as you're going through. Obviously, there's like sections that completely change up that whole formula, but it takes a lot longer to reach those sections. I feel like, whereas this game gets through that way quicker. Uh, which is, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's I like it. It really adds to the. I think if it was drawn out more, I think PT was worse actually. The fact that it was drawn out more for that, but it was like it was a teaser as opposed to like a full game, so understandable, I guess, to an extent. It's just more of a proof of concept. Um, this is, I guess, going in with the knowledge that I don't 100% know what the other ending is, but I don't think it's going to be so massively different that it would change how I feel about it. Um, yeah, it could be make it a little bit better, a little bit worse, but it'd be like such a minute difference. I don't think it's going to change the score at all. Where would I put it on like a out of 5 or out of 10? I mean, if we're counting price to gameplay ratio, which is usually what we count, so like sometimes there'll be games that obviously provide you a lot more, but like a shorter experience that costs less, might end up higher on the list for it. Ratshaker's like at least an 8 for sure. I don't know if I really would
Are
be
you
a 4 out of 5. I don't know if that's where I would leave it though. It's definitely not a 5 out of 5 for me personally. Uh, yeah, I think like a 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. I think it's like a pretty comfortable spot to have it in. Um, anything else I want to go over in the spoiler section? I talked about some of it during the gameplay, so that's part of the problem too, I guess, with having like a spoiler specific section. So I don't know if I'd really want to. I guess the idea would be like, hey, if you want to see my spoiler talk of it more so, like just I don't know, watch the gameplay. I talk about it as it's happening. But I think that's it for me. It's good on that.
are you
Once again, thanks to do the actual command actually as I'm doing it. Just gonna be lurking. I'm not gonna be here much longer, to be fair, Tim. Be right now soon. Thanks again to Dark Products publisher and the Sunscorch Studios developer. That's the one I was looking at. I remember Dark Product, but I was like, the one I really want to thank more is the developer. Not obviously a publisher is a big deal, but the idea of the game obviously came from the developer. So yeah, thanks for the key and thanks for making the game because it's cool. And anyone that wants to buy it for themselves, it's on PlayStation, it's on Steam. I have those two links in there. And then it's on lesser platforms if you're a loser. No, I'm just kidding. It's also on Xbox and Switch if you want to check it out there. It's easy to search Ratshaker, one word put together. The word rat and the word shaker put
are you
together as one
tired
word.
of dealing?
And on my end, I'm going to be still trophy hunting it. The last two trophies, we're going to play through the game again. But I think in terms of stream, we're good to go. Let's see who's live right now. Let's rate out to. I don't get to rate out to him very often, so let's rate out to Brett here. 639. Let's do that. Another trophy hunter. Currently playing The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. They playing the remake? Let me click on it and make sure. Is it the remake one?
I don't see that cat, so I guess I'll leave.
Sorry, the remaster. Yeah, I suppose it is. Alright. Anyway, thanks to everyone that showed up, including Sam and Brafiki and Tim and Ricky. And anyone that's either currently lurking now or was lurking earlier, those people are appreciated here. Don't have to be a chatter if you don't want to, of course. And this should show up on YouTube in a few days. The Outright Games thing has not shown up on YouTube because I got a like content ID thing in terms of the music. So like I what do you call it? I disputed it and I was like, hey, you know, I'm like an official ambassador for their program. So could we not do a content ID? Like I know the content ID thing. It's just like their automated system. This is the first time I've been able to dispute one of those, like from the fact that I'm an ambassador. All the other times, there's a couple other times where I didn't get it before I was, and I you know, tried to dispute them, and they never actually went through. But now it's like, hey, now I got clout. Now, you know, now it's like, hey, I'm friends with the manager. You're gonna let me let me in the club. So we'll see. I don't know when that's gonna show up. Okay, this one should show up on the. This video will either show up on the 3rd, or no, I guess I read it out. Okay, well I'll finish it. It'll either show up on the 3rd or it'll show up on the 5th. But yeah, catch everyone next time. I in the raid already went through, so I messed up the timing. But stop streaming.